Hi everybody, it's Pastor Joe Shaler from the Otsego United Methodist Church. Another one of our midweek devotionals as we're going through this coronavirus crisis. Special greetings to my grandchildren, Gracie, Hannah, Maddox, and Bryson. Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. This has been an exciting week for a couple reasons. It was Mother's Day this weekend, and I hope everyone had a special Mother's Day. We had an awesome Mother's Day at our church. One of the women in our church, Jennifer Fueling, shared her story and did an amazing job. And my wife read one of her favorite Bible verses that she wrote in all of her children's Bible. That comes from Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. It says, "Finally, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." Basically that Bible verse is telling us, to think on good things, to have a positive, good attitude, and that leads to positive and good actions. Also, this week was my granddaughter Gracie's 10th birthday. Now, I have 4 grandchildren that I said hi to. These are my grandsons. Here is Bryson, and here is Maddox. And then I've got 2 granddaughters. Here is Hannah, and here is Gracie, who had the birthday this week. So, I got Gracie a number of gifts, but one of those gifts is something I never played with as a child, but it's slime. And this is what slime looks like. And just give you an example, it's just kind of, you just pull it out of the thing, and it's just kind of slimy, for lack of a better term. And here's the slime, and it just kind of gets all over. But that was one of the gifts I got Gracie, among other things. But it was a weird birthday for her 10th birthday. Because, of course, you had to social distance. We gathered at her great-grandparents' house. They are in their 80s. They were on a screened-in porch. And then Gracie and Hannah were out in the yard where Gracie could open her gifts. And then we were all gathered around a fence where we could watch her open her gifts. And, of course, nobody could give hugs or handshakes. I always like to give my granddaughters high fives, and I haven't been able to do that in this time of social isolation. So when we left, I kind of felt like, wow, this probably wasn't a very good birthday for her. And then her mother sent us a message later in the day, and it says, "Was so good to see you guys today. Thank you for the gifts. Grace said it was a better birthday than she expected. In fact, best birthday ever." And I thought, here was a 10-year-old who was putting that one Bible verse into practice. She was thinking good, positive things. And kind of said to me that, as we go through these difficult times, it's easy to become negative. In fact, we see negative all the time. You go on Facebook, somebody makes a comment, you're gonna read 10 to 20 negative comments of people cutting that down or not liking what somebody's doing or not liking what somebody's saying. And I think as we go through this difficult time, if we can learn to see the good, to see the best, to try to be the best in the midst of that, to see the best in situations, to see the best in people. I think it can make us, easier to live with. It can make us better people, and just make things go a little easier during this difficult time. So my challenge is to live out that verse and kind of think about the good things and allow the good things to become part of your attitude and part of your actions. Let me close in a prayer that my good friend and pastoral colleague, Reverend Dan Miner, shared with me. Dear Lord, help me to see that you are in control over the circumstances of my life, even over suffering and hardship that seems impossible to understand. Help me to see that suffering is a sacrament, something that can be a means of grace, drawing me closer to you and drawing you closer to me. Grant me the honesty to ask difficult questions. Grant me the humility to realize that I don't necessarily need answers as much as I need an embrace. Embrace me, oh God, please. Lift me and gather me into your loving arms. Hold me close, wipe my tears, make me whole, and make me positive. Amen.
Was blind, but now I see.